सहस्रार स्वामिनी निर्मला देवी की जय. आदिशक्ती निर्मला देवी की जय. सामान इकडे घ्या. हे इकडे ठेवा. ही त्या साईडला ठेवा. somebody help me here. ह्या साईडला ठेवा. ती सगळ्यात मोठी पहिल्यांदा मला आला राऊंड महिना जरासं तुझं असून बनवण्यासारखं होतं. ते बरोबर सजवलं नाही कोणीच मीठ पाणी. इथे ठेवा. ती मी ठेवा पहिल्यांदा मग मानून ठेवायचं साड्या. एवढा मोठा आर्टिस्ट असो तुला कसं सांगायचं. हे इकडे ठेवा सम. हां इथे ठेवा. ते समोर नाही नाही तिकडे इकडे ठेवा. त्या बाजूला ठेव. इकडेच ठेवा. त्याच्यातच इथेच राहू द्या सर. त्या साईडला ठेव. त्या साईड तुझी शाळा ना बाकीचं स्टेनलेस स्टीलचं काढा भांडं. आणि स्टेनलेस स्टीलची भांडी मागे ठेव. नाही ते राहू द्या. त्याच्यात चांदीची समोर ठेवा. स्टेनलेस स्टीलची मागे ठेवा. ते सर्वांचे फोटो घेऊन आले राहू दे. तिथे नेऊच नको पातेलं. ते ठेवा. ते किचन वेअर सगळीकडे सांगितलं. मागे मागे एकीकडे ठेवा. ते मागे ठेवा. तुझं त्या साईडला. हां त्या साईडला तिथे ठेवा. ते लोटा काढा तिथे. ते बरोबर आहे. हां ते लोटा काढा. लोटा तिथे तिथे ठेवा. ते तिथे लाईन तिथे लोटा. फळाचं प्लास्टिकचं काढा. फळातलं काय ते फळामध्ये प्लास्टिकचं काय ते काढा. काय दिसायला वाईट दिसतं ना सर्वांच्या समोर. सगळे कागद कपडे चिंध्या पिंध्या काढा. तुम्ही जरा बघा थोडंसं बारीक. सगळ्या चिंध्या बिंध्या काढा. टॉवेल बिवल हटवा. ती स्टेनलेसची भांडी हटवा. आतमध्ये ठेवा लागतील. तर तुम्ही आता फोटोत येणार ना. ते त्यांनी चिंध्या सांगितलं तुमच्याकडे सगळे किचन वेअर आहेत म्हणून. ते डब्बे काढा. ते काढा. पुढे मध्ये काय ठेवलं ते सगळं व्यवस्थित काढा. साडी कशाला कागदात कशाला ठेवलं पाहिजे. साडी काढून ठेवलं. कोणी दिली साडी. हां कोणची साडी आहे. अहो कोणची साडी. हां
आपण डिसाईड केलेले पूर्वीचे नाही आपण डिसाईड केलेले मुंबईला त्या भरतकामाच्या केलेल्या आहेत ना, भरतकामाच्या केलेल्या आहेत ना.
कागद काढा, सर्व कागद काढा, कागदाचे डब्बे काढा, ते टॉवेल काढा. अरे काय साडीच्या खालचा कागद काढा. कागद कशा घ्यायचा साडीच्या खाली? नाही त्या साडीच्या खालच्या ते डोळ्यात तिथून दिसतं, तिथून टोकाला दिसतं. तिथं तू कपडा आणा, तिथं दोन्ही साड्याचा तिथं फोटो बिटो सर्व ठेवा. बिली सर्व आणून ठेवून द्यावं. ते अंतरा त्याच्यावर आधी कापड अंतराच्या त्यावेळी त्या पाटावर आधी कापड आणा, साड्या आणा. बरं तिकडे मागे त्या थैल्या पिशव्या सर्व काढेल बाबा. व्यवस्थितपणा असायचा. इथे कागदाचे डब्यात काय तशा ठेवू नका. कपडे अडकून टाका. त्या कागदांच्या डब्यांमधनं काय गर्दन दुखून गेली. जरा बघा ना, आता ते फिल्ममध्ये येणार आहे, लक्षात ठेवलं पाहिजे. तुम्ही राहू द्या ते कर सगळं काढून टाका. तिथलं व्यवस्थित दिसेल का बरं? तुम्ही माझं घर पाहिलं ना कसं आहे व्यवस्थित. त्याच्यात जराच व्यवस्थितपणा आहे. हे काय कसे ठेवा मोठी ग्लास दोनच काढले का? 10 येतं. शंभरला म्हटलं असेल की कळशीमध्ये त्याच्यातच करत ते पाणी घेतलं. ते स्टेनलेस स्टील पाणी घालायला माझ्या आता निघा पाणी स्टेनलेस स्टीलमध्ये नाही आणलं पाहिजे. त्याला व्हायब्रेशन नसतं. ते तिकडे करावं, ते तिकडे करा. आता काय करा, त्या पायऱ्यांवरती असलं का कपडा दिला त्याच्यावर ती शब्दात होती तुम्ही भेटायचं. या लोकांचं काम बघा किती व्यवस्थित आहे. पुढे जा तिथे मागे काय सगळं स्टेनलेस स्टील चालू सबक आहे ना तो सबक आणि सबक ह्या लाईन सबक आपल्या लाईन स्टेनलेस स्टीलच्या मागच्या लाईन सबक बंधनं द्या बरं आधी. बंधनं देऊ कामाला माझे डोकं फिरून जातं. ते समोर द्या ताटं. हे लाईनीत समोर घ्या चांदीची ताटं आणि त्याच्या मागे ती ताटं ठेवा. हे घ्या हे चांदीच ताटमध्ये. हे पुढे करा. ते पुढे करा. बरोबर ठेवा. तिकडे ओढा तुमच्याकडे. आता एक ठेवायचं मागे पुढे द्या. थांबा तिकडे लावून गेला. जवळजवळ स्टेनलेस ते दिसणार नाही आता. ते जवळजवळ ती फळं जवळ घ्या. असं दुसरं आहे ना ते तिकडे ठेवा. त्याच्या तिथं ठेवतो पलीकडे ते स्टेनलेस स्टीलचं कुठे दुसरं ते जास्त कुठे आहे ते तिकडे. असं कुठे गेलं दुसरं? असं मोठं कुठे गेलं रावळे? त्याचं पाणी नंतर आणा आधी. ते उचलून इकडच्या होती ते स्टेनलेस स्टीलचं भांडं हटवा. त्याचं खांब मागे ठेवतो ते हटवलं स्टेनलेस स्टील. ते तिकडे काय नाही ते काय मागे इथे आणायचं, इथे आणून ठेवून दे बस झालं. हां, आता ते मधले ते आहेत ना, इथे ठेवून दे पहिल्यांदा. ठीक आहे. आता ते जे आहे ते राहुलबाईंचे ते, त्याच्यामध्ये तिचे 2 कपडे होते रंगीत, ते अंतर आधी त्याच्यावरती ठेवावे. रंगीत कपडे राहुलबाईंच्या जवळ आहेत, त्यांना मान. ते कपडे अंतरा, त्याच्यावरती ह्या वस्तू ठेवाव्या. सजवायला पाहिजे पूजा. कशी ओबड धोबड, त्याच्यात कागद, पेन्सिल, होतं, चूल, सगळं थोडे असलं पाहिजे. ठेवा त्याच्यात. हां, असं ते वर ठेवा साड्यांचं, वर ठेवा साड्यांचं. हां, आता खाली ते ठेवा. राहुलबाईंची चवर आहे ती. मध्ये पिवळं घाला, हळद आहे. Organize this, but you praise Indians very much, and I also praise with you, but we have certain very bad qualities, and one of them is that we are very extremely untidy people. Our aesthetics are so horribly made that we don't understand the difference between a plastic bag and a silver jug. Such jumbled up things we have. And I think I would request you to insist on arranging things yourself, because then they will pick up and learn things that it is to be done. You have to learn a lot of things from them, but they have to also learn some things from you, and they are very important things. Because it all makes a coefficient, it makes an atmosphere, and a pleasing thing for the gods. But this is the character of an Indian character, that whatever is right, whatever is the condition, carry on. See no evil, speak no evil. It's like that. If anything is bad, let it be as it is. Let it rust, let it absolutely till it becomes so rotten that it is going to fall on your head, then you may put a little support. That's our character. You're too tolerant with everything. That has led us to this kind of a incapacity to go. But if you see the Rutambara Pragya, see the Rutambara Pragya, how she works, how she beautifully does everything, how she creates everything so beautifully. There's so much neatness. If you go to a jungle, you will not find anything dirty, filthy, smelling, nothing. Everything washed off, cleaned out. The nature works in beautiful circles. Everything works out so much beautifully that when we call ourselves natural, we should understand that Rutambara Pragya is the most natural thing. And how Rutambara Pragya works is in complete neatness and complete cleanliness of the whole thing. Indians will be personally very, very clean, extremely clean they are, no doubt. But collectively they don't understand cleanliness. If you see their roads, if you see their outside of the houses, it's all dirty. And that is what I blame our Indian men. You see, they are extremely conscious that they are human beings. You see, we have only 2 races in India, women and men. There is no third race. Men are not supposed to do any work inside, outside, anywhere. They don't see to the outside of the house. Like in England, I find men are all the time doing the sweeping, swabbing, everything outside. They do mowing of the lawn, looking after the garden, everything. Here the men will be just standing with their hands on their waist and ordering the wives, or not the wife, the servants and all that. And whatever may be, the wife may be dominating as far as money is concerned, but all these things the man is not going to do. He'll just give up, he'll say, I am not supposed to do all these things. That's why collectively in this country we can never be clean people, because our men will just sit down. They won't do anything, they won't do anything. Only the women are supposed to do everything, and that's how our collective cleanliness is zero, absolute zero. For example, if there's a WC not working in England, I can't think of any man who will sit down for 5 minutes. He'll himself do it, he'll get a plumber, he'll do some or other, try to manage. Here it's not all right, doesn't matter. It's all right. Don't see no evil. Manage. This is how we have lived all centuries now, I think. And it's high time for all SahajaYogis to change themselves. Now here there are many artists sitting in this part, but the men are not doing anything, puja the women are doing, and the women don't know anything how to do it, so the whole thing can be absolutely wretched. It is not, it is a sort of a character with us We do this way. But otherwise we have so many qualities. We have so many qualities that you can't imagine how much we have got through our tradition. We are very humble people, we are extremely loving, affectionate, we go to any extent to serve others. We are not cunning people, we are not meticulous, we don't calculate, we are very hospitable. All these things are there, no doubt. But these things that we have to learn from you, it's maybe gross. To look at it looks gross, but it's not. Just now as you see that, if it is properly done, if it is nicely done, at least I feel very much pleased with it. And everybody feels pleased about it. And when somebody sees the film also, they'll be pleased to see this kind of a film where there's something sensibly put up and everything is nicely done, care has been taken. Also shows a kind of a understanding that this is the worship of the Adishakti, and you cannot take liberties with it. Imagine in these ordinary temples, they spend so much money, even the walls, the doors, the windows, everything made of silver. They do so much to create that. But if you people miss it, the Indians I would say, then it's going to be very dangerous for you. One must understand that you cannot just play about, just mother is coming. Nobody came to even call me. Somebody should have come to call me. I just walked on myself. Here, this is not the way to behave. And the Indians must learn these things. That somebody must come to call me. After all, you see, all these protocols, they are going to learn from you, from the Indians. And if you don't have any protocol about it, how are they going to get it? So this is what one has to understand, that as English have to learn from French, and French have to learn from Germans, and Germans have to learn from, say, Austrians, or Austrians have to learn from Swiss, whatever it is. It's very important that the Indians must learn from the Western people. Certain things, that the way they respect their women, first of all that thing. The way they respect their women. Of course, one should not go to that limit that the women just dominate all the time. And American women are, I've seen about it, they are horrible. But still, I would say that one must learn how to respect the women. Women are human beings. Your mother is a woman. And you must learn how to respect a woman. And if you don't know how to respect the woman, then in this country, I'm sure there cannot be bliss, whatever you may try. So women must learn that. They must know how to talk to their sisters, to their mothers, to their wives. But if there's a woman who is dominating, you see, if there's a dominating woman, then she becomes a prime minister in this country. That's what we are. If you get a dominating woman, then she can manage. If she's a simple woman, she's good, she's religious, she's submissive, then she's finished. If she's dominating, then men are afraid of such women. This is very sad, and that gives a very bad impetus. So I feel that as Ritambara Pragya works out everything so well, in the nature, if you see how she beautifully creates everything, how she chooses things, how she places things, how the colors change, you'll never find anything loud, anything obstructing, anything that is destructive, vulgar, nude, nothing. Find everything so beautifully done that it creates an inspiration in a human mind, in a human heart, which can be of a stone also. Even French, you see, they get inspired by Ritambara Pragya. So you can imagine people with stone hearts can get inspired. People who have very funny ideas about human beings can get inspired by Ritambara Pragya. So why not? We, the SahajaYogis, should get inspiration from Ritambara Pragya and try to make everything look nice, beautiful, and must have coefficients by which we can have the proper channel for our vibrations. This is what I feel is lacking in the coordination between East and West. Let us give them this simple thing as to understand how you respect your women, how you respect the aesthetics, how you look after things. I know in London, supposing I have to have a puja, I don't have to see these things at all. On the contrary, I am enamored the way things are done. Always. Here also they work out. I am not saying always, but it could have been much better, a little bit, because the film has to be done and all that. But this is the trouble, is that in our everyday look, outlook, we are like that. You will see that everywhere you go in the villages. The problem is there are bathrooms, there are WCs, but never repaired. Once spoilt means spoilt once for all. Telephone is spoilt, it is spoilt forever. At least in America, people will go and buy. They may not repair. They'll go and buy new one. Here they will not buy new one, nor they will have any repairs. Carry on with it throughout. That is a very bad character we have got, which we must change. We should try to see everything is working out. Now come to the Kundalini. Supposing the Kundalini goes out of order, are we going to give it up? If one chakra is not good, are we going to give it up? If there is something wrong with that point, Indians are very particular, much more than the Western. If the Kundalini is out, they'll get after it. If one chakra is out, they'll get after it. They'll clean it because they are the roots, you see, and the root doesn't bother about the beauty. But the tree has to look after the beauty. So this is a combination which has to be worked out properly by you both. And the things will work out very well, I think, if you understand what co-relationship you have with each other, what you have to learn from them and what they have to learn from. Now today is a special day I thought of having a puja because today is the moon just see in front of me here. And today is the day, first day, the moon is waxing. In the science of SahajaYoga, the moon is the spirit in our heart. It is the spirit in our heart. Marathi bolnanantara is the spirit in our heart, and it shines when the sun reflects on it. When the sun, that is the Son of God. When the Son of God reflects on the heart, then the moon shines in a human heart. But when it shines as a moon, then Shiva himself lifts it up and puts it on his head. So the human beings who are blessed by the Son of God, who are being awakened by the Son of God, that is, we can say that it is Sri Ganesh or Lord Jesus Christ, any one of them, if they enlighten the heart of human beings, then it becomes a shining moon. And the Amavasya, the day when it's the dark night, is when a man is not a realized soul at all. The realized soul is like the full moon. Now today is the day when the moon is slightly 1 degree less. It's an important day for us because this is the first day when it is waxing. And that is the day we have to fix up our moon within ourselves. That we start waxing by degrees. Into 16 degrees we go on waxing. And when that happens, we don't realize that there is no shine in it. Shine is going out. And we have to be careful, we have to look after it, and we have to work it out so that we worship that day when it starts waxing. It can wax with many things. You see, we have so many ways of finishing off the light that God has given us in our heart, that is the spirit. One of them is, very great one, is the thinking that we do about it. The first it starts when we start thinking about it, rationalizing about it. You must know that when I speak, I don't speak. Actually, these are all mantras. Whatever I do, I work it out in such a way that what I am saying works out within you. It's the Kruta Yoga, and it works out. When I say that, the whole machinery gets geared up. So when I say something, if you start reflecting it in your mind, you are gone, because you are not receiving what I am trying to do. If it is a mantra, that means whatever I am saying, those sound waves will create that being within you that I am describing. So at that time, once you start thinking about it, you cannot receive it because you have put a barrier of your thought. So when I am talking, just try to receive it. Just say yes, yes inside, so that you receive it within yourself. So this is one of the greatest problems of today, is that whatever you say, everybody must answer, everybody must argue, everybody must say, no, this could be that way, that could be, there are alternatives, this, that, everything goes on. There's no need at all to do all that. And when you start doing that, then all the gods and goddesses get angry one by one, and that's how you start losing your light within yourself. So this is the most displeasing thing for gods and goddesses, that you don't recognize me, that you don't recognize me fully, that you still argue with me, still you start asking questions, still you start giving me alternatives. Absolutely, this is just not necessary for you to go on arguing to go on discussing it. It is just that you assimilate whatever I am saying, and that assimilation itself will open out those new dimensions within you which God wants to be opened out. So better surrender in that way your ego. Ego is the one that makes you say something, argue something, discuss something. And this is what is the biggest problem that I have seen when the first day of the vexing starts. So today is the first day when we should say that our ego should not start that drooping down. It was nice to dance, enjoy everything. But then when you sit down, while dancing you can't think, thank God. But as soon as the whole thing is over, you sit down, again the mind starts going on, tuck, 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 tuck. And then we start thinking. And once we start thinking, then we are losing that light which we have received. Sort of the moon has started waxing. And at that point, one has to be careful, because that's the most important thing. If you do not allow it to happen first time, then it can stop. It's very simple to understand that if you can stop sari on a last bit of it, it will not blow out because you are holding on to it. So at the very beginning of waxing of the moon, if you are careful about it, if you are alert about it, it will never happen. Whatever you are achieved will be sustained, and then you can increase. But that's a very important point which we miss, and that's why we have lots of trouble and lots of problems in SahajaYoga. So now as you are moving for your further journey, so many of you have come for the first time, I have to tell you, don't think, don't reflect. In this you must learn from Indians. They don't think about these things. But they have to think, because when they think, they'll start thinking about gross things which they have to think. I mean, you don't think, you'll be giving up all that is nonsensical that you have been thinking about. So don't think about it, don't reflect, don't bother. Try to be subtler and subtler and not misidentified with your tags that are outside, like hooks, you see. And the mind is like a hook. I've seen all of you have one hook outside and all the yarns go, hook round it, again another yarn goes and hooks round it. And the whole mind is attached to that hook. That is Mr. Ego. If you can cut your string somehow or other and say, I'm not going to think, I have come here for my spiritual ascent, let me be what I am. If mother says something, I'll listen to it. She scolds me, I'll listen to it. She does something, whatever she does, let me see that as I have come here for chiseling out myself, let her chisel me out, let the nature chisel me out, let the whole atmosphere chisel me out, puja should chisel me out, but you just become like a beautiful, we can say, a jade in the hands of the divine. And allow the divine to take out all your beauty. Just allow the divine to take out your beauty, and then you can enjoy your beauty. But if you hang over to all these old things, then it will be very difficult. So as being the first day, I have started it on the day when the moon is about to wax. See? So I hope you'll be all very careful about it. Be alert. You have to be very alert. You have to go beyond time. You don't have to think about food. Once in a while, if you don't eat, doesn't matter. Nobody's going to die, I tell you. We don't eat for days together, nothing happens to us. So food has not come, the breakfast time, the dinner time. I mean, food is a religion, I think. So everything has a time. Here there is no time for anything. We do whenever we feel like. You see, let's do that way. So we have to be prepared for a nice, thorough cleansing and a very enjoyable time throughout. These two things can work hand in hand. If you just accept that you don't have to think. If you don't think, everything can be done without any problem and you'll enjoy life very much. So that's one thing. आता तुम्हा लोकांना सांगायचं म्हणजे असं की आज तुम्ही पूजेला आलात ना, तर पूजेचा उपयोग असा झाला पाहिजे की तुमच्यामध्ये ज्या काही देवी देवता आहेत त्या जागृत झाल्या पाहिजे, आणि त्या देवी देवता जागृत होण्यासाठी म्हणून आजची पूजा आहे. तेव्हा वेगळ्या वेगळ्या देवी देवतांना कसे हे लोक जागृत करतात ते शिकून घ्या. त्याच्यानंतर तुम्ही जरा मोठे झाले की तुम्हाला मंत्र शिकून देऊ, मग तुम्ही दुसऱ्यांनाही जागृती देऊ शकता. मग तुम्हाला हे कळेल की त्यांच्यामध्ये कुठे काय धरलेलं आहे, त्यांना कोणते त्रास आहेत, ते कसे स्वच्छ करायचे हे तुमच्या लक्षात येईल. मग आलं म्हणजे तुम्ही सुद्धा योगीजनच आला. आता तुम्ही सुद्धा नुसतेशे हात फिरून त्यांची कुंडलिनी जागृत करू शकता आणि त्याच्या डोक्यावरती थंड येईल. तुम्ही बघाल, आत्ताही तुम्ही कोणावरती करून बघा, तुम्हाला दिसेल की तुमच्या हातात अशी कुंडली तुमच्या हातात वाहता येतात. तुम्ही जरासं असं वरती केलं की तुम्हाला वाटेल डोक्यावरती थंड थंड आलं. 3दा उचलली की तुम्हाला वाटेल थंड थंड. पण ह्याच्यासाठी म्हणून नेहमी पूजन करावं लागतं. आता तुम्हाला फोटो वगैरे नसले तर तुम्ही फोटो घ्या, त्याला थोडंसं कुंकू लावायचं सकाळी, थोडा नमस्कार करून आणि शाळेला जायचं. घरी झोपायच्या आधी फोटोवरती एक दिवा ठेवायचा लहानसा, दोन्ही हात फोटोवर ठेवायचे, पाय पाण्यात ठेवायचे थोडेसे, आणखी नंतर मीठ घालायचं त्या पाण्यात, थोडा वेळ असं बसायचं फोटोकडे हात करून आणि मग पाय पुसून झोपून जायचं. बस एवढंच ध्यान आहे, दुसरं काहीही करायचं. 5 मिनटं संध्याकाळी आणि 5 मिनटं सकाळी. सकाळच्या वेळा एक हात आधी फोटोकडे असा करायचा, डावा हात जेव्हा फोटोकडे असेल तर उजवा हात खाली आणि उजवा हात फोटोकडे असेल तर डावा हात वर. बस असं करून 1-2 मिनटं उभं राहायचं, नमस्कार करायचा, बंधन द्यायचं आणि शाळेला जायचं. अगदी सोपं का? कळलं ना? अगदी सोपं आहे. तुम्हाला फोटो नसले तर तुम्ही यांच्याकडनं फोटो घ्या. सगळ्यांना मी फोटो दिले होते ना मागे, आणखी आतासुद्धा तुम्ही फोटो घ्या. हां, बरं. आता आजच्या पूजेला अगदी साधी पूजा करायची आहे, म्हणजे पाय धुण्याचा प्रोग्राम. मोदी या. 2 माणसं कोणतरी घ्या पाय धुवायला. Who are the newly married here? Couples? How many there are? Newly married couples, please get up. Come here. व्यवस्थित देवाला बस झालं. चला या लवकर, कोण येणार? प्लीज कम या, त्यांना बसवा. आता पाणी घाला, ते घ्या परात, ते काढून घ्या खाल्लं. आओ आ आ जाओ आ जाओ. हां, हो गुड, लॉट्स ऑफ मागे. सो यू शुड सिट इन अ कपल. जरा सरका मागे. ह्यांच्या आत्ता नुकतंच लग्न झालेलं आहे, कळलं का? नवरा नवरी आहेत. हां, जरा मागे सरका. ऐसे हस्बंड वाइफ, हस्बंड वाइफ, हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ, वाइफ एंड हस्बैंड, हस्बैंड एंड वाइफ, लाइक. हाँ, इधर आइए आप, इधर आइए. अभी आपके हस्बैंड, आप इधर आइए. अच्छा ना, लेडीज़ को साथ बैठो, तुम उनके साथ बैठो, आप इधर आइए. अच्छा, नाउ द मैन हैज़ टू सिट देयर and the wife has to sit here. No, हाँ, that's it. Sit down. You are already coming. You are already. Now move on that side a little. हाँ, तो ठीक है. अभी now the man has to sit. You sit next to him and she can sit next. आप बैठ जाओ. काय पाणी एवढं कमी? गरम आहे का खूप? त्याच्यात मग घालून घे ना आणखी, थंड पटापट होते. बरं ताट आण, त्याचं परात नाही, परात आणा मोठी. मोठी परात नाही आणली हां. चला आता काय एक झाला का तुम्ही आळा घेणार आहे. पाय धुण्यासाठी पितळीची असे चालते, पण आता मी घेऊन येणार उद्या. आणून द्या काय. एका अथर्व शीर्षात सगळ्यांचे पाय धुवून होतील, थोडे थोडे धुतील तर. आई 4 4 of you should come. You 4 should come first, right? 4 8 चल. Come forward. Come here. You come this side. You move on. इधर से आ जाओ डॉक्टर. चलो एक यांच्या हातात देऊ. आप डालिए पहले, फिर वो लोग डालें. Put it. Now rub it. Remove all this. slowly. All this also can. Just rub it. Hard, hard. Rub it hard. Achha, now you hold. Now you hold it in your hand, honey. You hold it in your hand. Okay. Come. Rub it hard, hard, hard. Rub it hard, rub it hard.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Shivadhyaya Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Maharaji Shri
अस्तुलंबोदराय एकदंताय विघ्ननाशिने श्रीवत्सताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
एकदा म्हणायचं
ओके
ओम नमस्ते गणपते त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खलिदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवक्त्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवशोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचामवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मया त्वं नमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममया त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयैलयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नरो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वं इन्द्रस्त्वं अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमा त्वं ब्रह्मपूर्वस्वरो गणादीं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादीं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारः परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं सारेण रुद्धम् एतत्त्वमनुस्वरूपं प्रकारः पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वाराश्चान्तरिक्तरूपं बिन्दुरुक्तरूपं नारसन्धानं सहिता सन्धि सहिता गणेश विद्या गणकर्षी निश्रुतगायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ओं गं गणपते नमः। एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। एकदन्तश्चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैः बिभ्राणमूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पणखं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पितं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरा। नमो वरात्मते नमो गणपते नमः प्रथमपते नमस्ते अस्तुलंबोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्री वरदमूर्तये नमो नमः। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
आ जा बीच में नीचे एड़ी पर आपने वहाँ पर कपड़ा लगाया कपड़े से पूरा एड़ी पूरी पकड़ी यहाँ पर अभी ठाक all right. Thank you. हाताची झाडे इथे याच्या हातात कसं धरती त्याच परत तीच परत चालेल ठीक आहे पटकन मग तुझ्या हाताची Thank you. ओली
असं म्हणा.
देवीचं सुरू करा.
देवीचं म्हणा.
उभी नाही करा. All the you touch her. Good God.
हरि ओम हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं स्वर्णरजत्रां चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावह ताम् आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनुपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं गामश्वं पुरुषान्महम् अश्वपूर्वां रथमध्यां हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवी मुखोये श्रीमादेवी जुषताम् कासोस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकाराम् आर्द्रां ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपो वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासां यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवयुक्तामुदारां तामहं पद्मिनीं शरणं प्रपद्ये लक्ष्मीर्मे नशतां त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोऽथ बिल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसा नुदन्तु मायान्तरायाश्च बाह्या अलक्ष्मी उपैतु मां देवसखश्च कीर्तिश्च मणिनाथ प्रादुर्भूतो सुराष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिं वृद्धिं ददातु मे श्रुतिपाठामलां ज्येष्ठाम् अलक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अवधिमसमृद्धिं च सर्वानिर्णतुलैर्गृहात् ग्रन्थद्वारां दुरादर्शां नित्यपुष्टां करीषिणीम् ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपो वयेष्यम् मनसं कामाकूतिं वाचस्तप्तपशीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्यस्य मयि श्रीश्रयतां यशः कर्दमेन प्रजा भूता मयि सम्भ्रमकर्दमः श्रियं वासे मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपत्सृजन्तु सिघ्नानि चिकरीतु मे गृहे श्रीं मातरं वासे मे कुले आर्द्रां यः कर्णीं यष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावह आर्द्रां पुष्करणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गलां पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावह तामावह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीं मनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं भूतं कालोदास्योऽस्यान्निदेयं पुरुषाणां यशचिप्रयतो भूत्वा जुहुयादाज्यमन्महं सूक्तं पञ्चलक्षं च श्रीकां सततं पचवेत् पद्मानने पद्मकुरु पद्माक्षी पद्मसंभवे तन्मे भजसि पद्माक्षी येन सौख्यं लभाम्यहम् अश्वदायै गोदायै धनदायै महाधने धनं मे लभतां देवी सर्वकामांशदेहि मे पद्मानने पद्मविपद्मपत्रे पद्मप्रिये पद्मदलायताक्षी विश्वप्रिये विश्वनोनुकूले त्वत्पादपद्मं मयि सन्निधत्वम् पुत्रपौत्रं धनधान्यं हस्तश्वादिगवैरथम् प्रजानां भवती माता आयुष्मन्तं करोति मे धनमग्निर्धनं वायो धनं सूर्यो धनं वसु धनमिन्द्रो बृहस्पतिर्वरुणं धनमस्तु मे वैनते सोमं पिबतु वृत्तः सोमं धनस्य सोमिनो मह्यं ददातु सोमिनः न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो नाशुभा मतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां श्रीसूक्तं लभेत् सरसिजनिलये सरोजहस्ते प्रबलतरां शुभगन्धमाल्यशोभे भगवति हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवनभूति करी प्रसीदमय्यं विष्णुपत्नीं क्षमां देवीं माधवीं माधवप्रियां लक्ष्मीं प्रियसखीं देवीं नमाम्यच्युतवल्लभां महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् श्रीवर्चस्वमायुष्यमारोग्यमाविधात् शोभमानं मयि ते धनं धान्यं पशुबहुवृत्रं शतसंवत्सरं दीर्घमायु ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी साक्षात् श्री माताजी श्री निर्मलादेव्यै नमो नमः।
खराब let her come now for the result like this. You come for come to that.
माताजी अर्थ जर सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करू.
You take it from her. You have to take the sugar.
श्री माताजी
हा.
अर्थ सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करून
हा?
पाहतो. अर्थ सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करून
करा
पाहतो.
करा करा
इतका सोपा नाही आहे पण करून
हा?
पाहतो. त्याच्यात लिहिलेला नाही अर्थ.
असं
अंदाजाने
म्हणा
सांग.
कायच लागलं त्याला काही खूप छान नाही तिथे.
ओके.
हा
This prayer which I sang is the prayer to Sri Mahalakshmi Ji, and it is in Sanskrit language. I'll try and translate it for you in English. The prayer starts with the words Hiranyavarnam. Hiranyavarnam is the word which expresses the beauty. Varna means beauty, which is shining like gold, or like a golden tear, or just like gold, as if it shines. Then, O Mother, you are just like the moon, the golden moon, through which the whole of your powers seem to shine.
So gold comes from the sun and the moon comes from the spirit. So golden moon is a good idea. Combination of both, mother is.
Mother is the combination of gold and moon both, yes.
Yes. All right.
I invoke your powers, O Mother.
Chandra and Surya both.
They said, Srimataji, it has come again. Chandra and Surya.
Huh?
Sun and moon are coming further up.
हां नाही नाही पण याचाही अर्थ तोच झाला की नाही चेहऱ्यावरती दोन्हीच एक्सप्रेस
Yes, please.
बोथ आर एक्सप्रेस्ड ऑन द फेस. Now put the water.
O Mother, we invite you over here, and
Somehow.
you go through our Sushumna Nadi so that we get enlightenment.
कसं
लक्ष्मी मनपकामिनी म्हणजे तुम्ही आमच्या मनातून अशा तऱ्हेने निघा की आम्हाला आत्मसाक्षात्कार तुमच्या कृपेचा मिळावा. So it says you pass through our mind such that we get transformation.
मनस
Manapakaminim. Manapagaminim. So you go through our
pierce.
manapa
You pierce through our hearts.
and the mind.
समजा
You pierce through our heart.
So you can put it like that in English. But otherwise it is, the mana is, the super ego. Actually is regarded as something great in India. Super ego means all the conditionings, the good conditioning are being threaded through. But
The golden color of yours or golden shining of yours is something like a great person riding a horse, such that it is an extraordinary chariot in the middle of the day, which through which it makes your power absolutely expressive, and it gives us the tremendous amount of knowledge. Prabodhinim means enlightenment of the knowledge.
Prabodha. Bodha is the knowledge and Pra is the enlightened knowledge. The one who gives us enlightened knowledge.
The way the sun rises in the east, similarly the enlightenment also comes in the same manner because of you. O Mother, because of you, the Sri Shakti is getting enlightened. And you are the mother of Sri Shakti, and you are the one who offers us the Sri Shakti.
Now what is Sri Shakti? Sri Shakti is the power by which you enlighten all that is gross. You use all that is gross through your divine power. Sarva, Panchamahabhuta, all the five elements. that is Shri Shakti, is the subtle power of all the 5 elements which can be controlled by you. That is what you enlighten within us, and we can also control. Bye. Pude. Acha, now you have to go and let the unmarried girls know.
If I have any asmita la काय म्हणायचं?
Asmita.
Asmita grows like a gold.
Asmita is where you don't think, asmita. Without that, the state of mind where you don't think, asmita.
That grows like the golden fire.
Thoughtless awareness.
And the humidity becomes a fire.
Adrata. Adrata is the humidity felt by affection and love. Becomes like fire. Means fire is warm. We get warmth in our attachments, in our expressions of emotion. Warmth.
तृप्त लोकांना तर्पण दिल्यासारखं वाटतं. तृप्ताम तर्पयन्ते. The one who is fulfilled.
Who are satisfied people. People who are satisfied get as if we, Truptas are the people who are satisfied, who are realized souls, and when you worship them or sort of respect them and honor them, so as if you give them the honor because they are satisfied souls.
And they feel honored because of your power, so Mother.
Yes.
Padme Sitam Padmavarna. You take a seat in a lotus and you have the color of lotus. And with that extraordinary powers of yours,
लग्न झालं नाही काय?
to have composed.
ज्यांचं लग्न नाही झालं. या पुढे. मोठाल्या फार लहान.
Getting composed into a lotus.
साडीवाल्या.
Similarly, you offer us the power of composing, getting ourselves.
Just put the line. You put the line. Right? ठीक आहे.
Tami ho kowe shriyam. म्हणजे because of you, we get ourselves composed and composed full of powers of Shri.
No, your apparition. Rupa म्हणजे your apparition, your appearance.
Chandram Prabhasam Yasasam.
Because of your appearance, whatever appearance you have, we get our realization.
We get the Rupa of Shri.
We also get that appearance of Shri. Shri means dignity.
Chandram Prabhasam Yasasa Jvalanti. Because of the your Prabha, your aura is just like a moon, and which gives us the yasha, which means we get the success. We get the
यश म्हणजे
यश म्हणजे सक्सेस. पण सक्सेस म्हणजे त्यांच्याकडे ग्रोथच आहे. स्पिरिच्युअल सक्सेस.
यशाने
सक्सेस साइड या ग्रोथ असतो.
पण आम्ही यशाने ज्वलंत होतो.
We get burning spiritual success.
Sweetly burning, I would say. Burning with the
Jwalanta is beautiful.
moon's powers, probably. Cooling moon's powers.
शब्द नाही. Exact शब्द कसे, you cannot think of a mild burning or a sweet burning. In the heart you do that, isn't it? असं आहे त्या थोडं थोडं idea.
Sriyam loke devo juttamada. So all this happens because of your Sri Loka and because of the powers of all the deities. All these things happen because of you. So such, O Mother who resides in the Padma, I bow down to you and I surrender to you.
This is all happening to you. I mean, just see, it was written thousands of years back, is happening to you people. You are such special people. Otherwise, the people who used to read this before used to think how, God knows how it works out.
And let my Lakshmi Tattva remain enlightened because of you, and Alakshmi Tattva get vanished.
जागा नहीं रही, संबंध करें,
The way,
जागा नहीं रही.
because of the sun, the entire jungles get fulfilled, blossomed out. Similarly, and blossom out with the fruits. Similarly, O Mother, because of your Maya, the Alakshmi gets vanished and the Lakshmi Tattva gets enlightened.
ठीक है.
You give me the good virtues, good friendship, the fame, but it is because of your powers. Whatever I get, I surrender to you.
I mean, one is asking for virtue. Virtue is to be asked, to be deserved, to be adored, to be proud of.
Because of your power around my Navi Chakra, Alakshmi Tattva get vanished. Shuktipatam alam jeshtam means I have the pipasa of goodness of your qualities. And O Mother, therefore let your qualities manifest and Alakshmi qualities be washed out completely. The samruddhi, etc. Affluence may be brought into my house. I offer you
a spiritual affluence. Sense affluence or growth.
of the spirit. Yes.
That is not.
Then I
Spiritual
offer,
is also spiritual, all right? There is nothing like that, you see. This is a separate adjective to use.
I offer you the gandha.
Huh?
Gandha dwara.
Gandha jwala.
Gandha dwara. Gandha dwara duradarsham. Nitya pushtam karishani.
गंध द्वारा
दुरादर्शम
म्हणजे गंधद्वार म्हणजे डोळ्याचे नाक मेक माय नोज मेक माय आईज दुरादर्शम
so that you make me the pushta.
Yes.
Nitya pushta.
You increase the power of my nasal power. Means you see, when you are aware, you get a fragrance. So what he is asking for is that you give me a nose that will always have the fragrance of your being. You see, Gandhatwara. Then second is Dura Darshan. Means even if you are away, I should always have your darshan. Means I should always feel your nearness. Or I should always have your blessings, as if you are with me. Karishya.
No, he further says, this should be like Ishwarim Sarvabhutanam Tamiho Povayashve. As if the Ishwari, as she is all pervading.
No, Ishwari Shakti is the power by which you pulsate in every atom. You see? And the same way as you pulsate in every atom, you should be all the time fragrant in my being, and also I should be feeling your darshan all the time.
Your Shrimai darshan. Tamiho Povay Shriyam.
Shreyam. Shreya Shabda, you see, the Sanskrit word is such. Shreya means your spiritual well-being. But in Sanskrit you can say it is so in one word, but in English you have to say spiritual well-being. म्हणजे काय इंग्लिशमध्ये स्पिरिच्युअलला असं जोडून नसतं, असं एक शब्द हँडिकॅप लँग्वेज.
मनसः कामाकूतिं वाचः सत्यमशीमहि. With mind, with the word, with my existence, let me be true to yourself. With my speech, let me be true to yourself.
This with my body, with my being, with my speech, with my think, with my mind. Many people speak about Sahaja, but in the heart they don't have. Many people have it in the heart, but they don't work it out with their bodies. You see, they won't work it out. You see, they'll be just using it for their own indulgence from the mind. Some may work it out by talking about it, but those who work by all these three integrated forces, they are the one. You give me that power that I work out all of them with the integrated force. I mean, even that is asked from the... But at least there is asking. That's a great point. At least they are asking for it.
He says, Pashunam Rupamanyasya Mai Shri Shreyatam Yasha. Even the animals, you have given them the beauty. Similarly, you should give us such beauty that it is a yasha. It is full of yasha.
It's spiritual. Again spiritual. See, animals have got their own beauty, but you should give us that beauty that gives us spiritual success.
Shreyatam yasha.
Shreyatam. Shreya means spiritual well-being.
Spiritual well-being.
English la evda शब्द
well-being of the Atma.
फार कठीण काम है. Or our knowledge of English is limited, I think. I don't know if you might know. Is there anything like a combined word for spiritual well-being in English? Yeah? Will you say that? Anyone knowing English?
Kardamena prajabhuta mai sambhava kardama. Is by your blessing, if my family increases, if I create more praja, let it be of your blessing.
If I have children, let them be more by your blessing. If I have children, let them be by your blessing.
By your blessing. Shriyam vasayame kule mataram padmamaline. So that Shriya should always reside into my dynasty as my mother who resides
this you must hear.
My mother who resides into the lotus.
In the whole dynasty, in my whole dynasty, the children should be born out of your grace so that you are worshipped throughout my dynasty.
So that, such that you remain into all the lotuses in the same manner this should happen to us. Then apas rajantu signani chikali savasame gruhe. The way the water vapor remains into the snignani म्हणजे काय म्हणतात?
स्निग्धानी.
आपस सृजंतु सिग्नानी.
स्निग्ध.
आपस सृजंतु.
सृजंतु स्निग्धानी.
सृजन होतं.
सृजंतु सृजंतु.
आपस सृजंतु सिग्नानी. चिकलित वसमे गृहे. चिकलित म्हणजे त्या पद्धतीनं तुम्ही माझ्या गृही राहा. चिकलित वसमे गृहे. तुम्ही माझ्या चित्तीसारखे ग्रहात राहा, म्हणजे माझ्या तत्वात राहा, माझ्या एक्झिस्टन्स मध्ये राहा.
Spontaneously.
म्हणजे जसं फ्लॉवरचा फ्रेग्रन्स मधनं जसं
as the flower, you see, evolves fragrance spontaneously.
Spontaneously.
In the same way, you reside in my heart in that spontaneous way.
Nichadevi mataram shriyam vasayame kule. Nichadevim mataram shriyam vasayame kule. Shriyam vasayame kule. म्हणजे अशा तऱ्हेच्या माझ्या आई तुम्ही आमच्या कुलामध्ये म्हणजे आमच्या
This is how you remain in my dynasty, O my mother. Asking for the whole dynasty, not only for his own heart, but for the whole dynasty of his.
Ardram yakarnim yashtim Swarnam hemamalinim. The way there is sweetness and
Adram is I'll tell you, Adram is love which is full of emotional humidity. When you cry, what do you call that? When you express your feelings of love with the heart cry.
Premashru.
Huh?
Premashru bharlela.
What the adra shabd? Is there any word?
When you are overjoyed, you get.
I mean, you see, when you love us, your heart is filled with tears. This is better. All right?
Tears of joy.
Huh?
Tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Tears of joy. Adra. Adra.
Yashtim Swarnam hemamalinim means just like gold, and hemamalini is a kind of flower, isn't it, Mataji?
Hema म्हणजे हा. Hema म्हणजे what you call this, सोनं. आणि मालिनी is the माला त्याची.
If you have the
gold necklace
of flowers, flower necklace of gold, and if it is full of sweetness and tears of joy, in the same manner, he further says, Suryam Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jata Vedo Mahav. The way the sun god, as if rising sun, it looks like a gold.
Jata Vedo.
Jata Vedo Mahav. Means, Jata Vedo means the one Ugavanari. Ugavanari.
नाही जात म्हणजे जात वेदो महावह.
म्हणजे अशा तऱ्हेचं लक्ष्मी तत्व माझ्यामध्ये जागृत हो.
नाही ज्यांनी विध होतं. ज्यांनी विध होतं. The one which rises and makes it a knowledge, makes it knowledgeable and becomes great. You see the sun, it's too poetical actually. It's too much. If you put it in English, you'll kill it. This is what he's saying, that the sun, when it rises, all right, it makes, he is knowledgeable. He is full of knowledge. He gives us knowledge because when the sun comes in, you see everything, you get the knowledge about it. And then we know its greatness. So like that, Vatasala brought it around.
Then in the same way he says further, next sentence is like this. Ardram pushkaranim pushtim pingalam padmamalinim chandram hiranmayim lakshmim jatavedo maho. So in the same way, if there is a necklace of flower necklace made out of gold, and if it is having the tears of joy,
I mean what he is trying to say
then
is that think of the flowers of gold. First of all, flowers of gold cannot have emotions. So the flowers, he is trying to integrate. The flowers of gold, that has got this feeling of joyous tears, like the dew on the flowers. That's impossible.
Then he says the way the moon which is rising, the full moon which is rising, in the same manner my Atma Tattva also should rise.
You see what he says, that like the golden flowers which are covered with the dew, and the in the same way, I should have a heart which is golden. Golden means untarnishable. Golden means not gold, but means untarnishable, but has got tears of joy in it. The second he says, like the moon as it is rising. All the time, my ascent of spirituality must be achieved. But it's more poetic, I tell you, I am making it prosaic.
Srimati, I think this is also the impression of the Sahasrara, isn't it?
Yes, it's true, I know, it is there. It's beautiful.
Tam avaha jatavedo lakshmi manapagaminim. So, O Mother, I invoke you within me, in my jati, so that you pass through my heart and take me to the ascent. Yasyam hiranyam pravutam gavo dasyosyan vindayam purushanaham. So, in whom the powers like that of gold, like that of sun.
See, untarnishable, because in the ascent of spirituality, you have to be untarnishable. If you get tarnished, then you will fall. So, all the time he is asking for the golden qualities, meaning the untarnishable qualities, because you catch, you see, you get involved, you fall down, you vex. So he is saying the untarnishable quality.
Be sung by me of you, so that I am your servant, Dasyo Swan Vindayam Purushanam. So let me be such a servant of yours, who sing your such qualities.
You see, the main thing he is asking here is that your untarnishable power should descend onto me, so that I become like gold, untarnishable. So that when I am ascending in my spirituality, it should not be tarnishable. Alright? The whole poetry is like this. But I must have tears of joy, of gratitude, plus the golden flower.
So that I become your dasa.
What a demand, eh?
So that
But you never demanded anything, still you got it.
Srimati says, so that I become your dasa, to sing these qualities to you.
You make me your servant, so that I will get those qualities within myself.
And he says, Yashati prayato bhutva juhuyada dvamanvaham.
Right?
Prayato bhutva
What?
juhuyada dvamanvaham.
काय झालं?
We are trying to translate it.
Who is sitting with you?
ते काय म्हणतात यशुची प्रयतो भूत्वा जुहुयादा जोमन्वहम. म्हणजे जे शुद्ध असं प्रयत्नाने आपल्या कृपेमुळे भूत्वा म्हणजे झालंय ते
ते काय? पुढचं यन उलट झाला.
जुहुया आद्य मनवहम. म्हणजे ते जे काय असेल मनाने योग्य असेल ते मी व्हावं.
ते व्हावं.
ते व्हावं.
विभवावं.
म्हणजे ते कसं तर सुक्तम पंचदर्शांश. सुक्त म्हणजे
झोपलेलं.
सुक्त म्हणजे आपली स्तुती.
स्तुत्तम.
सुक्त म्हणजे आपली स्तुती अत्यंत उत्तम अशी.
सुक्तम सुक्तम पंचदर्श.
सुक्तम पंचदर्शम श्री कामः सततम जपेत. श्री कामः सततम जपेत.
सततम जपेत.
आपलं श्री काम म्हणजे श्रीचं काम म्हणजे परमेश्वरीचं काम, परमेश्वरी तत्वाचं कामाचं मी एकसारखं रिसायटेशन करतो, जप करतो. म्हणजे मी ते परमेश्वरी कार्य एकसारखं करतो, अशी स्थिती असावी.
He says that in every word of my praise of you, it should be your work of God. It should be the work of God. That should be your praise. Means whatever I do is such that it should praise you. It comes to that. It is bit Very poetic, This is Markandeya, so you can imagine Markandeya writing about his desires. He's such a sweetie fellow. He goes to any limit of surrender. Just think of it. For him, nothing remains but his mother.
Padmanane, Padma Uru, Padmakshi, Padma Sambhave, Tanme Bhajasi Padmakshi, Yena Saukhyam Labhamyam. पद्मानने म्हणजे पद्मासारखे डोळे असलेल्या पद्मासारखे
the face that is like the lotus, the feet that is like the lotus. And the one that is being born out of the lotus.
Born out of the lotus.
Padmakshi, the eyes which look like a lotus.
ज्यांची छाती सुद्धा कमळासारखी आहे. ज्यांची छाती उरू पद्माक्षी पद्मानने पद्म उरू पद्म संभवे पद्माक्षी पद्म संभवे तन्मय भजसी पद्माक्षी. तर अशा पद्माक्षीला मी भजन करतो, मी पूजन करतो, जेणेकरून मला सौख्य एक सारखं लाभत राहतं. अशा पद्माक्षीला मी भजन करतो, पूजन करतो, जेणेकरून मला सौख्य लाभतं.
By remembering this lady who is born out of the lotus and whose eyes are also like the lotus, I get the greatest joy of life.
अश्वदायै गोदायै धनदायै महाधने धनमे लभतां देवी सर्वकामांशदे. I don't need जी आदिशक्ती स्वतः घोडे देणारी आहे, गायी देणारी आहे आणि
you can give me everything. You can give me cows, you can give me horses, you can give me elephants, everything you can give. But I want
महाधन means realization. आपण महाधन देणारे आहात.
काय देणार आहे?
महाधन.
You can give the all the wealth of the world.
Greatest wealth.
Greatest wealth.
धनम मे लभताम देवी सर्व कामा औषधे मे. सगळ्या तऱ्हेच्या काम धाम सगळ्या तऱ्हेच्या लक्ष्मी देणारी धन देणाऱ्या आपणच आमच्या करता आहात.
You can give everything that you want to give. पण मला काय द्यायचं? काय मागितलं मला?
व्हायब्रेशन म्हणजे सर्वस्व आलं त्याच्यात. व्हायब्रेशन म्हणजे सर्वस्व आलं त्याच्यात.
नाही म्हणजे त्यांनी काय मागितलं?
धनम मे लभताम.
चैतन्य.
धनम मे लभताम. धनम म्हणजे चैतन्य.
But you give me the real property.
ते आले पुढे ते पण पुढे आले.
Listen,
पद्मानने पद्म विपद्म पत्रे पद्म प्रिये पद्मदलाय साक्षी विश्वप्रिये विश्व मनोनुकूले तत्पाद पद्मम मयि सन्निधस्त्वम्.
Is all the alliteration on the lotus is that you are loved by the whole world. The whole world loves your feet, which are like the lotus, and you are fond of the lotus yourself. It's a pun on the word. You see that you are fond of your feet yourself. Just imagine.
Then he says, Putra pautra dhanam dhanyam hastasva digave ratham. Means hasta means sakti, ashwa digave ratham. म्हणजे दिग म्हणजे चारी बाजू चारी दिशा अशातनं राहणारा असा रथ.
चारी दिशातनं
फिरणारा असा रथ. हे सर्व देणारे तुम्हीच आहात. प्रजानाम भवसी माता. अशा प्रजांच्या आपण श्री माता व्हा. आयुष्मंतम करू तुम्ही. पण मला आयुष्य अशाच करता द्या की जेणेकरून आपली सेवा होऊ शकेल.
Now he says that you give all the elephants.
Then he describes the qualities of dhana, means qualities of the wealth. What are the wealth? So he says dhanam agni. Agni means the fire is also the wealth. Vayu means the wind is also the wealth. Sun is also the wealth, and the whole earth is also the wealth. Indra, the god of the Devas, is also the wealth. Brihaspati means the god of the guru of the Devas, is also the wealth. Varuna means the god of the fire. No, I'm sorry, the god
शेवटला
of
ते
the
सांगितलं
rain.
ना आयुष्याचं. He says that you can give everything, but you just give me the life that I could serve. That's all I want.
हा, सगळं ते पुढे पण येते अजून.
हे मुख्य. नाही पण जे मुख्य सांगितलं. हां. ना वाट.
पुढे म्हणतात वैन ते सोमम पिब सोमम पिब वृत्ता.
घाबरू नका. या मर्यादिपणाची काय गरज आहे समोर आहे. पुढे या नीटपणे बांध. घाबरून मला त्रास होतो. घाबरायला काय झालं? आरामात
वैनतेयासारखे व्हायब्रेशन.
पुढे बरोबर.
वैनतेयासारखे म्हणजे गरुडासारखे मला व्हायब्रेशन द्या. वैनतेय सोमम. सोम म्हणजे चंद्र. चंद्र नदीवरती वैनतेयासारखे वैनतेय सोमम पिब सोमम पिबतु वृत्तः.
सोम म्हणजे व्हायब्रेशन. सोम म्हणजे
चंद्र किंवा चंद्राचे व्हायब्रेशन किंवा
व्हायब्रेशन. सोम मीन्स व्हायब्रेशन. सो पिब सोमम.
आम्ही व्हायब्रेशन पितो.
वी ड्रिंक व्हायब्रेशन. चैतन्य. पुढे
सोमम धनस्य सोमिनो मह्यम ददातु सोमिना. म्हणजे मला दुसरं काय नको, मला फक्त सोम द्या आणि मला चंद्राचं म्हणजे हे व्हायब्रेशन प्यायला द्या.
give me the vibration of the moon. I don't give me anything else.
व्हायब्रेशन
That I want to drink.
Then he says, न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यम न लोभो न शुभामती. मला राग नको, मला लोभ नको, मला अशुभमती नको.
I don't want to have anger or any temptation, anything I don't want to have. I don't want to fulfill any temptations or any anger or any
bad intelligence. Bad intelligence.
Bad intelligence.
Bad intelligence.
Do you understand that? It's a bad translation, but it means something horrible, is it? Bad intelligence.
I don't want that. That's what he says.
म्हणजे सगळ्यांना आहे. What do you say to that kind of intelligence? Described already there. Bad intelligence.
Ashubha is inauspicious. Inauspicious intelligence.
It means what? You Indians can't understand. Beyond you. Perverted brains. In English language.
That you should not give me. That's what he says.
You see, for these people to understand is impossible.
भवन्ति कृत पुण्यानाम भक्तानाम श्री सुक्तम जपे.
काय?
भवन्ति म्हणजे होणार, कृत पुण्यानाम म्हणजे जे काय कृत असेल किंवा जे काय पुण्य असेल त्या पुण्याने जर काय आम्हाला जर देणार असाल तर भक्तांना म्हणजे आपले भक्त बनवा की जेणेकरून आम्ही आपलं श्री सूक्त गाऊ.
Beauty, actually. He says that, oh mother, if I have done anything good in my previous lives, if I have done any punyas, then you just give me the power to sing your praise all my life. What a beauty, eh?
सरसिज निलये सरोज हस्ते धवल धराम शुक गंध माल्य शोभे. भगवती सरसिज निलये सर.
Remove these beautiful things.
सरसिज निलये सरोज हस्ते धवल धराम शुक गंध माल्य शोभे. भगवती हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवन भूति करी प्रसीद मैत्म. मेरा कमळामध्ये जसा सरोज आणि शुद्ध आपल्या हातामध्ये शुद्ध म्हणजे पांढर शुभ्र अशी पांढऱ्या फुलांची माळ शोभते.
See the blue lotus, she's standing. That's the poetry. With the white flowers in her hands. All right.
White perfumery flowers, garland, as if it gives you the beauty. So, O Bhagavati, the lover of Sri Hari, Manojne, so you enlighten my mind with the knowledge. So, Tribhuvana Bhuti Kari, you make me so big that I manifest into the Tribhuvana and I be your servant. Tribhuvana Bhuti Kari Prasidamayam means you give me enlightenment. Then you say Vishnu Patnim Kshamam Devim Madhavim Madhava Priyam. This is also a prayer to Mother.
This is Mahalakshmi. See, the Stuti is of Mahalakshmi. That's why it is more related to this side of the whole story is about Mahalakshmi. So he is saying that you are the wife of
Lord Vishnu.
Lord Vishnu. Very well, Lord.
Then Kshamam Devi.
You please forgive.
You are the Devi of Kshama. Vishnu Patnim Kshamam Devim. You are the goddess of Kshama. Madhavim.
That is Mahalakshmi. That's Mary. That's why Christ said. Alright? That forgive.
You are Madhavi. And you are
the wife of Madhava.
Madhava. And you are the beloved of Madhava. Madhava Priya. Mahalakshmi Priya Sakhi. Lakshmi Priya Sakhi. So you are the Lakshmi, you are the Priya Sakhi of the God, you are the Devi, you are the Vardhabha. I worship to you. I always worship to you, I bow down to you. Mahalakshmi cha vidmahe Vishnu patni cha dhimahi. Let Mahalakshmi be the power of enlightenment within me, and let Vishnu Patni be the power in my intelligence. O Lakshmi,
Get some married ladies.
O Lakshmi, give me a proper enlightenment.
Oda.
Let
घाबरू ना. Now let us do the 108 names. After 108 names, then we will start. हे सामान नक्की घ्या म्हणजे हळूहळू सगळं. किती करा व्यवस्था. एक मिनिट होती थोडी. बरोबर का? ना बरं या इथे तुम्ही बरं कपडा द्या कपडा मोबाईल द्या मागे लावले ते खात बरं बस बस आता झालं इतकं लवकर. बस झालं बस झालं झालं तुला तो गेट सम 2 or 3 सर्च इसमें वो लीजिए आप थोड़ा सा कपूर लेके अंदर छोड़िए धुआं नहीं उसमें थोड़ा कपूर अंदर छोड़िए थोड़ा आप कपूर जरा सा अंदर छोड़िए आग पकड़िए ए कुणाला येते चांगलं या तुम्ही गौरी मांडा बायकांनी याचं पुढे बायकांची कामं बायकांनी करायची असते ना या इथं बसायचं अशा बसा गौरी ठेवा मधोबट ठेवा हा बरोबर बरोबर बसेल तूप झाला उलटून ठेवायची ना गोरी उलटून ठेव उलटून पेट घेते झाला काय तूप घाला मधोमध आता असे एकावर एक असे उभ्या ठेवा थोडी बरोबर तूप आहे का नाही नाही ते आहे ना एवढं नाही गौरी घरेच दागिने काढून घ्या माती भरायची